What's going on, Virgo? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your reading for the month of July 2024. So in this reading, Virgo, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides for you, and so much more regarding July 2024. So before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, Virgo, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading does happen to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that over here, Virgo. So without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy for you, and we will see what wants to come through for you. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination. Holy smokes, Virgo, for the sign of Virgo. Interesting energy that you got here, Virgo, going on. You know, I'm predicting right now, some of you are going to have so much success and you're going to feel like you're on such the right path that it's going to feel like a new burden for you. You know, some of you, there is so much public victory. There's so much light being shined on you. This could have to do with people recognizing your skills, people recognizing your greatness. There is so much infinite abundance and real hard work in front of you, though. The thing about that as a Virgo is I know you're critical. I know you're a perfectionist to a certain degree, right? More than other people. And, you know, you're going to have to run with this new responsibility. You're going to have to run with this new success. And you're going to have to learn to be productive, but not to overwork yourself to the point of needing everything to be entirely perfect. You know, there's something here about you're going to be taking on such a new responsibility or such a newfound feeling of victory here that if you try to do everything the same way that you were doing it before you watch this reading or before July 2024, it's going to feel like it's too much to handle. But what I'm telling you is that you can handle this new responsibility. There's a new workload that's being put on your shoulders, Virgo. Let me repeat that. There is a new job. There is a new workload. There's new abundance coming into you. And for some of you in July 2024, you are going to feel like this is everything I asked for and more. But because it's more, this is too much. And you're going to have to adjust. You're going to have to improvise, adapt, and overcome in order to really make the most out of this month. Because this month is going to be a month of success. It's going to be a month of endings, too. Like your old way of doing things is no longer going to be applicable because you're going to be doing so many new things is really what I feel. So it's a great month for you, Virgo, for sure. There also is new people coming into your life that you may feel like you're stuck with them, but you're not actually as stuck as you think that you are in a negative sense, you know. So let's go ahead and get to the reading. Before we get into the tarot, I start this reading off, Virgo, with some pre-shuffled oracle cards, and these oracle cards contain the energy that you need more of. These oracle cards contain the energy that Spirit wants you to embody, to be in, for your own highest good. And the first one is Holy Amethyst Divine Alchemy. So it might be a good idea for you to wear some amethyst crystals, that purple crystal. Move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. But this card here, you know, Virgo, is really going to allow you to view your past fears, challenges, and struggles from a completely new perspective. And you're going to, like, the energy that you need more of is to realize that all of the hardship that you have gone through before July 2024 was the exact thing that needed to happen to prepare you for this moment of shining, to prepare you for this moment of greatness and success and hard work. You know, there's definitely something here about turning salt into sugar. and never allowing external circumstances to govern your inner state, especially whatever happened in the past that's in the past now. And it's up to you to alchemize this. You know, it's almost like things are going to be happening so quickly for you. And so things are going to be blowing up in such a good way for you, Virgo, that you're going to be like, you're going to be looking back on your past, and and some of you out there, many of you, are going to be having thoughts such as, oh, if I knew that this was going to happen, I would have never focused on that stuff that didn't matter. Oh, if I knew this success was going to come to me in this way, if I knew the changes that were going to happen to me in July 2024, many of you are going to get stuck in the pattern of, oh, so everything I did before this was a waste of time and I should have just been preparing for this moment. But what I have to say is that every adversity contains the seed of an equivalent advantage, and it's up to you to be an alchemist and to turn salt into sugar. There's always a benefit for anything that you do. And this month, you're going to have to be the alchemist, okay? You're going to have to be the alchemist. Now, you also have Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. And I really feel like this for you, Virgo, that there's just something that's being taken care of that's outside of your control. You may feel like I'm getting a visual of you're in the ocean right now, and you're riding a wave, right? If you're surfing on a wave and you go from deep out into the ocean all the way to the shore, the sandy beach, and you ride the wave, you can be like, look at me, I just traveled, look how fast I walked on water, look how fast I rode the wave. But really, it's this month the universe is saying, like, give credit to the wave. And you know what's also going to happen this month is a phenomena called the wave of fortune. There's going to be something that happens to you in the beginning of the month to the middle of the month that is so positive that is going to open up a cascade of like events if you can remain in the infinite abundance polarity. What Spirit is advising you to do is to live by the tenet, live by the mantra, the better it gets, the better it gets. There is infinite abundance coming your way, and there are just obstacles being removed here, Virgo. I really feel that. It's almost like, you know not the colors that you will see, the sounds that you will hear in July 2024. I really mean that. And so ride that wave of success, because if something happens to you, it can be small, but I think something big is going to happen to most of you. But even if someone opens a door for you, let's say you're going to get your morning tea, you're going to get your morning coffee, and someone doesn't have to, but they really politely open the door for you. If you can in that moment be grateful, be like, thank you so much for opening the door for me. Humanity is great. People really are inherently good. Then the rest of your day will be if you can hold that frequency in your heart, will be cascaded into a wave of success, a wave of fortune. Likening to that the wave of the ocean that's carrying you. So you are being carried by a wave. That was so weird. And you're being carried by a wave. Okay? And this wave the wave will increase the more gratitude that you have. The wave will increase the more gratitude that you have. That's what I really feel here, Virgo, for you. I just had something to say, and then I don't know if you saw that weird flicker. But yeah, it looks really good. Now you also have Horus. Oh, because again, most people get bothered by the little things, even that light flicker, for example. It's so many good things can be happening, but the human reptilian brain, our animalistic self, is programmed for survival. It's programmed to look at the negatives so that we don't get hurt. But this month for you, Virgo, it's important for you to be critical, but it's also important for you to rewire your synapses to focus on the positive, and understanding that will, vibrationally speaking to you, it will bring more of it to you. That's really what I feel. You also have Horus, Cosmic Gateway. The future's in my eye. And you have, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful, miraculous changes are occurring. So really focus on your thoughts this month. Like I said, if someone holds the door open for you, if you get a new opportunity, as you go to sleep at night, hold that in your heart, because the better it gets for you, the better it gets. This is a very powerful Egyptian energy, the eye in the sky, if you will, Horus here. And, you are entering a cosmic gateway of infinite abundance. That's really what you need to know. You are entering into a cosmic gateway of infinite abundance, but as the wave starts to pick you up, the wave is going to go by, and it's up to you to catch the wave. It's up to you to recognize the wave, catch the wave, and then move forward with it. Because if you don't catch the wave, you lose nothing this month. if you don't catch the wave, you lose nothing, but you just miss an opportunity. And I don't think it's possible for you to miss an opportunity that will give you abundance and success, but it is possible for you to get overwhelmed and to stop riding the wave as far as you could. And for many of you, whether this is all public or preparation work for something bigger, depends on your situation, but ride that wave even if it's like you're in whatever phase you're in. Now, let's go to the reading. Your opportunity, Virgo, is the King of Swords here. And this is to be a little bit cold. This is to put up boundaries with people. This is to be someone who is very smart. And Virgo is critical. And that's what you need here. There also could be something about the law. There could be something about an opportunity to be backed by someone who's very intelligent. There could be people coming in to help you strategize. This could be an air sign, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, male energy that could be coming here. If you're a single Virgo woman or man, there could be a air sign coming in for you. But I feel like more so it's you. I feel like this is more so, it's like, that's why I love being an astrologer, because I'm like Simon Cowell. Like, I literally love and this is like a problem, and I need to understand how my words affect people going forward. But like, there's nothing more than I love than like opening up a chart for like a person who's like excited for me to give them a reading, and like the first word that comes out of my mouth is like, oh, you're screwed. But like as a joke, because like I'm obviously going to give them the solutions to navigate the challenges within their chart. But it's like your opportunity is to like just look at the situation, look your enemy in the eye and be like, you're screwed. And then just double down on that. Really, this is about you controlling your mind, right? Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. The swords have to do with thoughts. And this is about conflict energy. The King of Swords is about he's the king of conflict. He's the king of battles. He's the king of mental battles. Got him on the mental plane, avoided bad karma. Right? And so that's what's going on here. Definitely keep your wits about you. Use your intelligence. Your thoughts are more important than you think. This month is going to start to feel like we're in a simulation for many of you Virgos out there, because you're going to realize that this is what I'm saying again with the infinite abundance and the cosmic gateway. There's a time and place for everything. There's a time where I just need to tell you, Virgo, stop worrying about your thoughts. Just put in the physical work. There's different times where I'm like, Virgo, you are living in a video game where another person can have more stats. And I'm telling you right now, for many of you listening, Virgo, you need to listen to me. Many Virgos get underestimated. Virgo, especially like Virgos tend to be a little bit smaller. Like if you look at someone who's like a Virgo ascendant, it's not that they're small, but they have like these like cute kind of like features, and it's like it's very easy to underestimate the Virgo. But then the Virgo is also thick woman. It's like if you look at a Virgo ascendant, a lot of times they're like small, but then you like really look and you're like, they're thick. And even if you're like thin, you're thick, you know what I'm saying? So so it's like that earth brick house, and sometimes it's okay to be in that energy. But what I'm telling you is that you're going to be facing characters, you're going to be going against people, and not even in a negative way, but you're just going to have competitors. And anything that you do, you're always going to have that, and there can be a healthy form of competition. And what I'm telling you is that in this healthy form, hopefully, of competition that you're going to be facing in July 2024 and even going beyond, because these readings set the tone for the months after the readings happen. You're going to be going against characters who have better stats than you, who are whatever, but it's like you need to realize you're in a video game. Like you're about to take a low tier character who is like said to be like they're D tier, and you're about to become super like 1A, have a fun stay, okay? So now you have in your challenge the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is about defense. And I do feel like there's going to be people that are very defensive around you, but I also feel like your challenge is to put up boundaries with people. It's your opportunity. It's also your challenge. People that have not paid the price for the success that you are owed this month, I feel like your challenge is to say that not everyone gets to, it's a privilege to be around me. It's a privilege to be around my success. And that's what I feel like you need. And even if you're on the way towards that, trust me, it's coming in for you, Virgo. You need to be able to say no. You need to be able to set up boundaries. There's going to be a lot of fleas and parasites here who want what you have. You need to switch the phone numbers maybe for some of you. And this is not for all of you if that's not your situation, right? But for many of you here, I feel like there's also your challenge is that people are going to be using defensive maneuvers against you. There's something about people strategizing against you in a defensive way because they know that they can't go offensive on you. Let me tell you this right now, Virgo. Your offense is amazing right now. It's like something about your offense, like whatever actions that you've been taking in the past, whatever you're doing is working. So now all they can really do, all your opponents can really do, is strategize a defensive plan against you. And so what you need to realize is that it's up to you to realize that people are creating a defensive strategy against you. And this can be in your relationships, whatever, but hopefully not your relationships, right? This was probably to do with more so work, career, reputation, legacy, money is what I feel, skills, some sort of thing that you're doing that you're getting attention for. There's people who are plotting a defensive scheme against you. And if you can know that and you can have the foresight to that, then you can say, well, what are the possible defensive schemes that are being created here and how can I work around that? That's just what my advice would be. But I would also say to you that there's going to be people around you that will take away your wave of fortune this month. It doesn't mean that you have to be isolated. It just means that you need to be careful of who you let in, right? You need to be careful of who you let in. Now, here we go. Here's where here's your overall general energy. I actually really love it. You have the Six of Wands to do with public victory, success, getting attention from other people. You have and that comes right after the Five of Wands, a competition. You have the Six of Wands, victory in the beginning of July. You also have the Ten of Wands, which is about a burden, and it's about something being too much. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is all about hard work, is the eighth wonder of the world. It's about productivity. It's just swinging the hammer, getting back to business, training, working, just doing your thing in a flow. The first thing coming to me, Virgo, is that there's going to be so much success coming to you that you need to make sure that it doesn't go to your head. Or there's going to be so much success coming to you that you couldn't even imagine. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper, a heavy D up in the limousine. Right? It was all a dream, and now it's all coming together. Your dreams are manifesting before your eyes, but I think the thing that's going to trip you up is that it's infinite. I think that there's going to be so many opportunities coming your way that you need to be careful of the opportunities that you do let in. Now, this is a sub-message for some Virgos out there that there's going to be people who may try to force an alliance with you, and I don't even think that you shouldn't take the alliance. I just think you should be aware that based on your success, there's going to be people who, I'm not going to say force an alliance with you, but you need to be aware of people's motives. Not that you need to be overly suspicious or anything, because I don't think that's it for most of you, but there is something here about like there's going to be so much options, so much success that you need to just like cultivate it here, because otherwise you're going to get lost in it. You're going to get lost in it. So, but for many of you, that's not even really the story. I feel like this is about hard work. This is about like, is it going to motivate you to push on, or are you going to get comfortable? That's really what this is about. It's like the moment that you have success, like this month, you're going to be given the choice of like, okay, you can either get cozy and sleep on this win, or you can motivate you to push you to the next level, and everything in moderation, right? Sometimes you don't want to go to the next level. Sometimes you do. And I think some of you, there's going to be a little bit of it's just going to be an explosion of success that you don't even realize. Okay, it's beautiful. Now, in what you don't see coming, you have the Two of Cups, the Fool, and the Eight of Swords. Or the order is the Eight of Swords, the Fool, and the Two of Cups. And so there's some sort of new beginning that may feel like you're stuck with it. I got that to begin with, because there's a victory here, there's public attention, and then there's some sort of burden with it. And then at the same time, it's like in what you don't see coming, there's a complete new beginning where you just feel like you're reborn again, like you have a whole new routine, you have whole new success options coming to you. But then it's like, I think your mind is going to, or it may feel like you're stuck in this new success paradigm. And it's like, be careful what you wish for, because some of you are going to realize that getting attention and getting recognition for your work is great, but the wise person, and that's why Virgo is lit, right? The wise person doesn't seek fame or attention for fame. The wise person seeks attention and fame for being good at something. They seek the attention for the right reasons. And I feel like some of you, there's going to be the experience in what you don't see coming of, well, I should have enjoyed. And this actually goes back full circle to what I was channeling in the beginning about how the divine alchemy, you're going to be like, why was I worried about my life back then? I wish I could go back to my life back then. Some of you are going to have so much success, and some of you are going to have so many new options that you are actually going to be missing your old life. You're going to be like, damn, like, well, when I wasn't sure about all this, or I was sure about it, I just didn't know. Like, you're going to be like missing the quiet time. You're going to be missing the solitude that you did have. But that's not even, take the responsibility, move up, Virgo. Like, you got this. And I think that you're not as stuck as you think, because July is going to feel so crazy that many of you are going to be like, I can't do this forever. Like, I can't do this forever. But what I'm saying is that everything always, you know, there are cycles in the universe. So don't think if you're going like this in July, it's going to keep going. It may, but like, all I'm trying to say here is that there's new relationships coming into your life, a lot of attention. But that may, for some of you, I sense, take away from your private life, to where it's like the idea of like a celebrity. And I'm not saying for many of you it's going to be like this, but it's like, I wish I could just walk to this. I wish, like Eminem, like, don't talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have something taken away from you, but that's the price that you pay. That's the price that you pay. So you just have to realize that. Now, there's also something about relationships coming in to inspire you to work hard. This is really what I feel. That's why it's important for you to have boundaries from people from your past, Virgo, because whoever is coming in, whoever sees your success, whoever's helping you go further, there's something about you and these people. You know, there could be a new team member. There could be something new happening where you're finally able to work hard. Like, you have the direction, you can give people direction. It's just like all systems go. The only thing that's going to be bothering you is thinking about the past. Well, I wish I didn't have this responsibility now. I wish I could just go chill. We didn't come here to go chill. Maybe in a different spiritual paradigm, other spiritual teachers disagree. You should be chill. And there is a saying that, like, you know, people think that hard work is the only way to get success. It's not. So just keep that in mind. I do think it's all about hard work for you this month. And then in your advice from Spirit, Virgo, you have the Knight of Wands, you have the Empress, and you have the Nine of Cups here. So you're good. I really feel like you just need to sit back, relax, and show up. You just need to sit back, relax, and show up, and infinite abundance is yours, right? This is all about, the Knight of Wands is also about talking a big game, you know, hyping yourself up. This is someone who's very enthusiastic to go on an adventure. So treat this like an adventure, you know, this doesn't happen to everyone. Whatever's happening to you in July, Virgo, doesn't happen all the time. So treat it like that. You know, this is just waiting on my moment. You're waiting on your moment, and it's here, Virgo. And now that it's here, you can come and go as you please here. But you know, an empress, what does an empress do? She is the queen. She is the empress of a kingdom. So there is increased responsibility here, but there is the abundance that comes with that as well. So I think that outweighs whatever. You know, Virgo isn't afraid of hard work anyway. So it's all good. And then you have the Nine of Cups here, which is about synchronicity, magic, manifestation, and you being really set all by yourself. Like, you're good here. And so I feel like there's going to be a relationship, a symbiotic, interdependent, not codependent, not independent. There's some sort of interdependent people relating to each other in a way that creates abundance, that creates more synchronicity for all parties involved. And this is something that's really good. I've never really seen a reading for you like this good in a long time, Virgo. We'd have to go back like to the fall. So get ready. You know, this is going to be a very exciting month. Now, I will say that collectively, there's going to be something that happens in the middle of July, so you do need to be aware of that. But if you're listening to this and you actually are listening for the right reasons instead of being a little spy trying to get information on me, you got to remember that you're against you. So for those of you that are against you and you suck, you're already done. But for those of you that have been listening to me, you're here for the right reasons. You're against you and you're going to win. But some of you... No, I'm joking here. No, I'm not. All right. All right, so let's start clarifying this reading. Let's clarify that Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands the first card, you know, beginning of July? Something very good happened to you in the beginning of July. For many of you, I sense it will happen, though, towards like the beginning to the middle of July. Could it all pop off at the middle of July as well? Let's see why this is here. Yeah, increased stability in your life. Could be new finances. Something earthy is very... Yeah, it's definitely physical here, Virgo. The Six of Wands is clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. That's just really solid. You know, this is an energy that is like not over the top. And this shows me that you're going to know exactly how to handle this success. The reason why this success is coming to you is because you're ready for it. This is what this clarification shows me. The only reason that this success is coming to you is because you're in the mind state where it's not going to... There are things that are going to come in and make you be like, this is crazy, but the initial success, you've been ready for this. The only reason that this is happening to you is because you prepared the vibrational foundation for it to manifest. And that's why people that... And then you also have the Hanged Man here, which is like enlightenment. I really feel... And like looking at yourself from a different perspective, there's going to be so much solid, physical, new success items, money, status, skills that you come on board. They're all going to be coming to you, and it's going to make you feel like... It's going to make you value yourself more, but at the same time, you already had to value yourself to get to this point if you're listening to this. So congratulations. You know, there's a lot of people who are like very angry that they're not successful. And if you're angry that you're not successful, you can channel that into something great. But what most people do is that they don't channel it into their work, and they become complainers and they feel entitled, and it's like the opposite of the wave of fortune where you just get sucked into these lower paradigms. And so the only reason this is happening is because you were ready for it. And it's like literally you could be getting gifted like a Porsche, you could be getting gifted like the greatest thing, and you're like, thank you so much, like I'm gonna work so hard, like you have no idea, this is crazy. But you're also just gonna be like, I knew this was gonna happen though, and that's why you actually are gonna get it. You see how that works? So it's crazy. Let's clarify why the Ten of Wands is here, though, right next to it, right? Why is it? So here's the thing, Virgo. The Ten of Wands, the feeling like it's too much, is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. So there's going to be so much money flowing to you, so many opportunities. You also have the Ten of Wands, though, so it's going to be like, you may just get such a big check. You may get you don't even know what to do with it. You're like, where do I put this? This is crazy. I'm going to go buy my mother a car. I mean, you also have the Hermit here, which is about really thinking deeply about this as well. So you're going to play it smart. You know, this isn't going to shake you. I really like to see that. The Ten of Wands is clarified by the Hermit, which shows me that you have the foresight. You have the wherewithal to go within and to not just like, oh, blindly ride a wave of success. Take every single opportunity, because not everyone who gives you an opportunity wants the best for you. So it's not like you're going to be blindly riding a wave of fortune. Like, you're going to have to pick your steps. You're climbing up this ladder. It's inevitable. You're climbing up it, but you're going to have to pick the pegs that you actually grab on to get you up. That's the visual that I'm getting from Spirit right now, Virgo. So let's also clarify that Two of Cups, because this is definitely, I'm getting it even as multiple, but this is new relationships coming in for you and what you don't see coming. Let's see why the Two of Cups is here, Virgo, for you and what you don't see coming. You have the Strength card. Four of Wands. There could be people coming in to help you move through a difficult time, vice versa. You could be helping people. And the Two of Wands here. So yeah, you know, the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups is clarified by the Four of Wands. That's soul family. That's a rite of passage. There's people coming in for you. There's a person coming in for you that you were destined to be. It's in alignment, 11-11. The Strength card is about merging the higher self with the physical self here. So I do feel like there's some sort of like soul family, higher self, like becoming physical, you know. But then you also have the Two of Wands here, which is about a risky option in front of you and the safer option behind you. So whoever does come in, it's like you're gonna have to choose your level of involvement, or you're gonna have to decide like, how much of this new energy do I want to like be around, or where do I want it to go? Like that's the only thing. So it's a good problem to have here, I think, Virgo. But let's clarify that let's clarify the King of Swords in your opportunity. Why is it the Queen of Swords? Death card in reverse. What's going on here now? Oh, well, the King and the Queen of Swords is your opportunity. There could be someone here where you have teamwork. This could be your partner. It doesn't have to be, but there's something here about an opportunity. There could also be about you putting up boundaries, I feel, this could have to do with a woman who's unwilling to transform. This could be, you know, the Death card in reverse is about transformation, rebirth, psychology in reverse, sexuality in reverse in your opportunity. So make sure that you're not with someone for for the wrong reasons, I feel, because there is this energy of people muddling this wave of fortune for you. And this could have to do with people that are criticizing you based on your new success. You know, it's like they like me better when they don't like me when I'm classy. They like me better when I'm effed up and ashy. So I feel like people who maybe treat you a certain way, this new opportunity or this new success or this new hard work coming in for you, it's people are going to treat you different, but I think you might be surprised, like, where you're going to realize people's true colors, and what you decide to do with that is up to you. But you're going to have to be really strong with your boundaries. Don't be afraid of a conflict here as well, to be honest. Let's clarify the Empress in your, it's also interesting how, like, your opportunity is the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Death in reverse, and then in your advice you have the Empress. Some of you that are single might be having a full package relationship coming in here, but you're settling for, like, one queen. Like, you're settling for a person who has good qualities, but you didn't realize that the whole package it's on its way to you now, like a combination of all four kings and queens, whatever you like. Yeah, the Empress is clarified by the Fool, the Ace of Swords. There's a new money beginning here. There could be pregnancy, so be careful. Like, yeah, the Empress is clarified by the Fool, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles here. So with this energy here, this is the freshest beginning that you could ever have. This is all about a new spiritual beginning. This is all about a new mental beginning, and it's all having to do with a person or absolute abundance. Now, what I would say to you is that don't get comfortable, though. The Page of Pentacles in your advice is here as well. So it's like, if you are having a higher quality partner come into your life and you're single, for many of you, I do sense that, you're going to have to work double as hard. But it will be easier to work with this person. Do you understand? Whatever team is coming in for you, you're going to have to work twice as hard as you can. But because you don't have immature gnats that are not successful, they don't know what they're complaining about, they don't know how they're keeping themselves stuck, you're about to work with the competent, the skilled, the bedroom. You're about to work with people who are so competent that you're going to have to work on your own stuff. Doesn't mean you're just perfect, but it will be so much easier for you to work on your own stuff because you're not going to have to drag this weight. And people are going to lift you up. You're going to lift people up instead of the other way around. So this month is going to make you so happy, Virgo.